Bulavinaka and welcome to Ba. Namaste and a good evening to everyone who have turned up here today to the Fijian Media Association organized town hall. My name is Anish Chand and I represent the Fiji Times here this evening. And beside me is my co-moderator for this evening, Eva Mere, a senior journalist and an investigative reporter from the Fiji Sun. Thank you for joining us here today at the Meet the Public and the Press Town Hall. And we are coming live on all major TV, radio, and online platforms owned by Fiji media in this country. The whole nation is also watching tonight as we engage in this important public forum. This evening is about you, the people of Ba, getting direct access to the Prime Minister, Honorable Sitiveni Rabuka, and his ministers and government officials who are here. It's a chance for you to ask your questions and hear firsthand what your government is doing on issues that matter. Without further ado, let me just introduce very quickly who at the head table is sitting with me, the Honorable Prime Minister. He's had a very busy day today, from Lotoka to Navua, back to Ba. Honorable Sir, thank you very much for coming to Ba this evening. And joining him is Honorable Minister Filipe Tuisawau, representing the Public Works, Infrastructure and Transport. And of course, on the other side is Honorable Charanjit Singh, Minister for Sugar and Multi-Ethnic Affairs. We also have senior government officials who are seated in a very orderly manner on this side, Prime Minister, and some are on this side, and they'll be answering questions should there be any for them. At this point in time, we want to thank everybody who has stand up to ask questions. We've been told there's more than 50 people who have turned up to ask questions to government reps who are here.
Vakalevu Anish for that opening. Dolovina and good evening from me as well. Before we begin, I would like to outline a few house rules to ensure our program runs smoothly and fairly this evening. One question per person, please. No long statements. Cut to the chase. Keep it short and to the point. You may ask one follow-up question for clarification purposes only. State your name and community when you are asking your question. 30 seconds per question. No personal attacks or insults. And please allow the panelists to finish answering your question before you ask a follow-up question.
Thank you very much, Eva. And since we have a very busy evening ahead, we will kick off the proceedings, and obviously the Prime Minister will be given the first chance to answer a question, and that's from me, Honorable Prime Minister. You were in Tavua yesterday, you are here today. We know that your government is doing a lot on the ground. We know that your ministers are working. But do you see, at any point in time, do you see that your government is giving lip service to any community or to any issue in this country? And how are you handling that, sir?
Thank you very much, Anish. First of all, may I thank you all very much, ladies and gentlemen. I thank my honorable colleagues who are here with me and the honorable cabinet ministers who are up here. This has been organized by the Fijian Media Association. It is not a government initiative. So we have taken advantage of it because it brings us face to face with the people. And most of the people who turn up are those that are making things work or tick in your communities. And we thank you most sincerely for sacrificing your evening to be with us tonight. As Anisha said, we were in Tavua last night. We slept in the west and got back to Suva and then to Navua this morning for a very important function. We went to do the groundbreaking for a local businessman who is putting in a multi-million-dollar development for a service station, a lube station, and a rest area for truck drivers coming from the Western Division to Suva and also those who are coming in the opposite direction. I have been to do a lot of hotel development programs, whether groundbreaking or opening or commissioning. But there are those very important local businesses and local businessmen who do these things. So Honorable Charanjit and I thought it was very important for us to respond to the invitation of B. Prasad and Sons Private Limited in partnership with Total Energy to be at their groundbreaking ceremony this morning. And we were accorded a full ceremony by the Turanga Tinamosi Hundivalu and also his people. They welcomed the business opportunity that's offered, employment opportunities, as well as the government, who has made a commitment to make things easier for investment. So to answer that question, whether we are only paying lip service to the things we say we would do, that is an example of a government actually walking the talk, and a government that listens, a government that not only does lip service, we actually go and support and help those who are venturing out into the competition world of business and employment creation. So a very simple answer to that, Anish, no, we don't just pay lip service, we actually walk the talk.
Thank you very much, Honorable Prime Minister, for your response.
Thank you. Now we will open the floor to questions. We have Mr. Narayan Reddy, who traveled all the way from Lautoka. So Mr. Reddy is the representative of the Lautoka Ratepayers Association. Mr. Reddy, please. Can you introduce yourself and direct your question?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Honorable Prime Minister. My name is Narayan Reddy. I'm the president for Lautoka Ratepayers Association. I traveled from Lautoka to be here to highlight something that the people of Lautoka are holding very quietly in their heart. The people of Lautoka are about to lose another park for development purposes, with about 10 trees which are over 200 years old will be cut down. The Coronation Park, just opposite the Lautoka Regional Library, is about to be sold. The Ratepayers Association would like to request if the Prime Minister could chip in and help save that park. Previously, part of your government who were in opposition, they helped us to save that park about 4 years ago. We request the current government to help us save that park again. Thank you very much, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Reddy has spoken about the Coronation Park in Lautoka, which is supposed to undergo a land development and with the infrastructure development. He is asking the government to intervene to stop this. He is saying that park should remain. And Prime Minister, if you are not able to answer the question, we have the Permanent Secretary for Local Government, Seema Sharma, here. If you allow, then Mrs. Sharma can answer the question. Seema Sharma, PS for Local Government.
Honorable Prime Minister, Ministers and Assistant Ministers. That is an issue that Mr. Narayan Reddy has raised. It actually hasn't come to the Department of Town and Country Planning for any approvals at the moment. It is a civic zone, and we will make sure that any such applications that come here goes through the proper scrutiny before any approvals or any applications are being processed. So be assured, Mr. Reddy, we will make sure if there's any such applications that's coming our way. We will also talk to the Lautoka City Council, sir, to make sure that they're taking all these things into consideration and not making any rushed decision into selling that park. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Reddy, you have a follow-up question?
one more question on that. We also request if before a decision is made on any of these things, a proper public consultation could be done first.
Okay. That is definitely part of the process, so it will be done.
Thank you very much.
Yes, the Minister Tuisawa would like to offer some comments.
Good evening to all of you. Thank you for being here today. As a government, we of course hear the consultations, hear the feedback from the public regarding that issue, and of course in terms of the policies we have, there's policies on the protection of forestry and also mangrove. And definitely that is an issue which is in our hearts and your hearts. So it's something that we will definitely be looking into, especially through the City Council and the Special Administrator, through our Minister of Local Government. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Charanjit Singh would also want to offer some comments on this topic.
Thank you, Mr. Reddy. I remember that when the Shelley Park was also handed out to a private company for development, your group and of course the ratepayers of Lautoka had objected to that. We have lost 3 parks. One is we lost Shelley Park, but fortunately under our Prime Minister's coalition government, that has gone back, and Shelley Park will remain Shelley Park fully. Second one that we've lost was in Lambasa called Jaycees Park. That's already been developed. But thanks to the Prime Minister and the coalition government, our policy would be to all the open parks will remain open parks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We are in Ba and we are talking about situation in Lautoka. That's a good start.
Thank you. Can we take the next question?
Honorable Prime Minister and also the Honorable Ministers, a warm welcome this evening. My name is Paul Seforana, and I have a concern which I want to raise and to bring to your attention, and I need a response because of what has happened. Now, as we know, in the lead up to the last elections, the political parties on their campaign trail, one of the main issues that was raised was in regards to the salaries and allowances. Now, fast track, after the election, they get elected, and then they are sworn into Parliament. One of the first actions of the members of Parliament was to undertake and to request for an increase in salaries and allowances. Now, my question is, because as I said, on the campaign trail, it was a big issue in regards to especially the excessive salaries and allowances of the previous government. Now, my question is, sir, why was it approved? And also, a follow-up to that is, if you are re-elected in the next elections, will there also be another pay increase for the incoming members of Parliament? Thank you.
Prime Minister, I think this is for you.
Well,
You can speak. It's on. The microphone is on. You can speak.
oh, thank you very much, Mr.
Seforana. Mr. Seforana,
Seforanga, sir.
also known as Henfiro. Seforana is my birth certificate.
Novenaka. Nawalebu. Thank you for your question. Salaries and particularly for members of Parliament is an issue that Parliament itself handles, not necessarily the government. In fact, sometimes when they come up with recommendations, the government may hold back on it or ask them to reconsider depending on the situation. The one that we have received recently was given an improper, probably wrong profile because it came behind or after a big reduction, across-the-board reduction in the salaries of the previous government's salaries and allowances because of the COVID effect. And when that was restored, plus the increase that was supposed to have happened, and the recommendation under Honorable of the committee, the Emoluments Committee of Parliament, under the chairmanship of the Honorable Linda Tambuya, came back with that. And as you heard, it was not an easy thing for government to approve, and I mean to carry through. It was a very lively debate, but at the end, our numbers carried it through. But I believe that we properly justified the increases through what we had said in the debate in Parliament.
There's a follow-up question.
And it's not an automatic thing that happens every time after elections. It has to be considered with all the salary increases and wages increases, minimum wage, etc., as we move along. You will remember in the days when we were younger, they used to have the cost of living adjustments, COLA. Now, the COLA formula is still being used. So everybody takes on an increase based on the cost of living adjustments in our level.
One more question for you, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. As I asked on the follow-up, now if you are re-elected, will there be, if this is brought up again in regards to pay increment?
It's not an automatic thing. It has to be considered with everybody else outside of Parliament, the wage earners, the salary earners and all, and the international economy.
Thank you, sir. My second question, just a quick one. This was in regards to one of your cabinet ministers. She was disciplined in regards to an issue which was misconduct, and she was dismissed from her position as a minister. Now, my concern is this, and now recently she has been reappointed. Now, what is the message that we are sending to our young people in regards to such conduct being undertaken by our senior people in society?
Thank you, Mr. Safaranga.
My very simple response to that is every sinner has a future and every saint had a past.
Thank you, sir. We'll have the next question. If we can have the next question,
Thank you.
The next person, please, to come to the microphone.
Good evening, sir. I am Rukshana Jan from Vatulolo. Regarding the termites, it's almost 2 years now, we haven't been updated.
Termites.
Termites, yes.
He's worried about termites. Is there a representative from Lautoka City Council here, Ba Town Council, who has an update on termite situation in Ba or the ministry that deals with termites? Mr. Khan, Mohsin Khan, Special Administrator of Ba, are you able to provide an update on the termite situation? Special Administrator of the Ba Town Council, Mr. Khan.
Bula Honorable Prime Minister and other ministers, the Assistant Ministers, Permanent Secretary and Directors, welcome to Ba Town. The termite issue, I think biosecurity is handling, not the town council. So I request if any of the representatives from biosecurity will be in the best position to answer this question.
Can we have someone from BEF?
Is
Biosecurity?
While we wait for a BEF rep, Minister Tuisawa would like to offer some comments.
It's on it. Thank you. In just going back to the last question, in terms of parliamentary salaries and all that, that can be reviewed. It's subject to review, and that's something that we had discussed to be relooked at. And the biosecurity, the cabinet had appointed Honorable Sasi Kiran and Honorable Tumbuna to head a committee because of the urgency of the situation, and they'd been working closely with the biosecurity on that. In fact, they had had a budget and had been working, but the specific update on that we'll have to get from that team. But I believe that what my understanding is they have gone through the various areas which have been where the infections are, and have taken the necessary action and also the preventive action for that specific area to be confined there, and also deal with it in that situation to stop the spread. Thank you.
Is there a Biosecurity Authority of Fiji representative here? No? Okay, thank you very much, Madam. There's a government rep at the back who will take your contact down, and it will be passed to the relevant ministry for action. We have the next individual and the next question, please.
Honorable Prime Minister, Cabinet Ministers, residents of Ba, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dinesh Prakash Chand. I am a businessman of Ba town and also a owner of one of the minibuses, Ba Lotoka routes. Thank you, Prime Minister, for coming. As we have seen, all the potholes in Ba have been filled up today. It has been all left over, but as soon as you have come to Ba, it was all filled up today. Very thankful to you, sir. My real issue, I came here, sir, transportation. Transportation is a very vital thing in everybody's life. As a Vitimini owner, in Ba, we have 40 vans operating from Ba Lotoka Ba, 6 Ba Tavua Ba, and then 2 Ba Suva Ba. A total of about 50 Vitimini. Looking at the stand, we have no facility, no convenience facility for the general public. In simple, we do not have any toilets and not proper water taps. I have raised this concern earlier with 2 meetings that has been held at the town council hall, but I don't know where those my concerns has gone to. But since we have got our Prime Minister now today in the town, thank you, and I want to share as how can we solve this issue, getting our bases at the same place, and whenever we reach Ba Town Council, they say those place belongs to FRA. In one of the meeting, one of the administrator, I quote, "Tum ghare lag jao," means unquote, means you take him to your home. That's not a very good answer to the question that I raised in that meeting. It has been very offending. I'm thinking about the people that has been traveling in and out of Ba, roughly about 3,500 per day, working in Lotoka.
Thank you.
So,
I think we've got the gist of your question. Minister,
Yes,
would you
sir.
like to respond? Minister responsible for transport.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your question. Just to reiterate that before we travel, we don't patch the pothole. The pothole is road maintenance is already part of a program maintenance. So it's already been done, I think, some time ago, not just before we travel. I know you maybe did this as a joke, but I'm just explaining the process. But thank you to all of you who have raised issues regarding the roads, regarding the facilities. That's what you're asking, the minibus. So I'll ask, I think that's an issue with the town council, and probably the stand with FRA who are also here, if they can.
The Ba Town Council SAE, Mr. Khan, if you're able to answer, or if your acting CEO is here,
And then
either
FRA.
of you can come and answer, and then the FRA rep, please get ready after this. What the gentleman has claimed, is it true or false? And if you can offer an explanation, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Dinesh, for your concern. I know that you have been raising this concern when we've been appointed as a special administrators. Yes, we have considered that, and we have proposed a new Vitimini space. Since when we liaised with the FRA responded us that the public convenience cannot be made there because that's a road reserve. And we have proposed a a new space for them, which they did not agree to it. And now the council is working with LTA to identify another space for them, say, where we can provide them with the proper facilities.
How soon can we expect this?
We are still looking for space. We have we have identified a space. We'll just work with the LTA to see whether the event can be run from there or no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have a follow-up question, Dinesh?
Can we have the LTA rep or the FRE rep to elaborate on this, if you can, please? There's a gentleman getting up who was very busy last night.
Ini Mbulu Penata dan Turang Prime Minister, to the members of the bar community. Yes, FRA doesn't allow public convenience on the road reserve. It falls under the jurisdiction of the Bar Town Council. And I think we've been working on the alternative space for the minibus stand where we can relocate them.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you very much, Dinesh. I think we'll go to the next question. I think all the answers have been given. Thank you very much, Dinesh. Next question, please.
Do you have a follow-up?
Can we have, my second one is, can we have the health center, the bar health center, which is closed on Saturdays? Can we have regular service on Saturdays so that we can have a smooth flow? People congested at the S-Pen can come back to, since it's closed on Saturdays.
Any rep from the Ministry of Health around? Thank you.
Please introduce yourself, give your name and your designation so that the Prime Minister knows.
Yeah. Okay. Bula Vinaka, Honorable Prime Minister. I'm Dr. Anushil Chand. I'm the acting SDM of Bar Public Health. So in regards to your question in terms of the running of the bar facilities, especially the health center facilities, we are still in the talks of making that happen and possible. There are internal processes still going on to have a smooth running of health services even during weekends and public holidays, especially after Aspen Medical had declared that GOPD services would be limited in the weekends and public holidays. We are still in the talks of that. Hopefully it would be made to happen soon.
Please, I request this process can be faster. People are suffering, so if your process is faster, we can access to your health center. Thank you.
Of course, I understand, and we'll definitely, we are working on it, and we'll definitely work on it better.
Thank you very much, Acting SDMO. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just a reminder, you may also ask your question in Itauke or Hindi if you would like. We have translators in the room. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Prime Minister, Honorable Ministers, Permanent Secretaries. My name is Keller Leoni Lobo, and I'm representing Bar District Council of Social Services. Also representing the communities and villages of the Bar District. I have issues to raise here, about 4 issues. Sorry, I'll be taking about, say, 3 minutes. And recommendations, but no questions. The first issue raised is, these are issues faced by small-scaled sugarcane farmers. Regarding first, the cane truck rates. So we kindly request that the Ministry of Sugar can review and standardize cane truck rates based on distance and accessibilities, so that all farmers are treated fairly and truck owners are also justly compensated. Secondly, cane cutters rates. we asked the government to introduce a standard cane cutter rate developed through consultation with farmers and worker representatives so that both parties can benefit fairly. And number 3, low productivity and lack of technical support. Many cane fields are aging and yields are low. So farmers need more training and technical support to improve soil health and adopt modern climate smart farming practices. So we request more frequent visits and assistance from extension officers through the Sugar Research Institute of Fiji and the Ministry of Sugar. Vinaka.
Thank you, Kalera. I think the minister wants to respond. 3 issues, Minister. She asked about if the rates for the trucks can be standardized so that everybody gets a fair price. Then she spoke about cane cutters rate, whether it can be looked into, and the low productivity in the sugar industry.
Thank you very much, Madam, for your 3 questions. The first one is all about the rates for the trucks and transportation. I think if we go back, there is a standard master award that is the Bible of the sugar industry. That has to be followed. However, we are more than into action now to review the master award, whereby the farmers can get a fair price and the farmers can also get a rate which is suitable from the distance their farms are. So we are definitely working on that. I know that issue has been there for many, many years ago. Unfortunately, we have inherited, this government has inherited a problem that was there in the last 20 years. And I have instructed the Sugar Tribunal and the FSC and all the stakeholders to quickly hold and update this master award whereby our farmers can get a rate which is suitable or enough for them to cover cost or even make slightly profit for the transportation. Now, the second question that you asked is about the harvesting costs, cane cutters rates. It's very difficult. It's very difficult for us to control that because I'll tell you, you may be offering $15 a ton. Your neighbor will offer 25 because he wants to get his cane out. So it's like whoever pays higher, I can't stop them. You know, even I know that's happening in Ba, Tabua, in Lambasa too. So it's something that if you stop them from getting any higher rate, they may opt to do some other job because everybody wants to have an extra dollar in the pocket. However, we as government have approved that we'll give $3 per ton extra for the manual labor cost. So that's something that government's policy is about. But to be honest, I can't tell Mr. Z that you can't cut cane for Mr. Y because we all should have the same rate. Every part of the country, everybody needs additional dollars in the pocket. So I can't promise you that, but however, I can talk to the Ministry for Labor to see how they can do something about this. But as you know, that we've got a minimum wage that government has approved, and we are following that legislation or the rules now. And finally, for your question about the FSC's extension officers, as you know that yes, extension officers were there in the years. I have actually emphasized to FSC, I have asked them that they should go back to the old model where the farmers should be met by these extension officers so that they can be taught, they could be guided to see that how their production can go up. However, I'll let you know one thing. Our farmers have been sitting on 47 tons per hectare of cane for the last 15 years. Actually, to make your production, you need to double. If you want to make money in sugar industry, sugar cane, you have to double your crops. I am doing it. As a good example, in Lambasa, on my own farm, I'm producing 130 tons per hectare. And here, farmers are sitting on 47 tons per hectare. But I'm using my example, and I'm tasking FSC to go everywhere, give farmers the guidance, and give them the advice. And we have brought in a lot of machines now. We have brought in basically cane planters, which does double row planting. We have brought in fertilizer applicators, and of course, several other equipment. So my advice to you, madam, is this. We have got 14 different type of assistance that we are giving from the FSC and the sugar industry. Please go and talk to our FSC workers here. And if they don't listen to you, you are most welcome to talk to me later on, and I'll tell them, because I want every farmer to be helped. Vinaka.
Mr. Singh, can we just ask you one question? Can you give a timeline to Kalera when the Master Award review will begin and end?
Thank you, Anish. Well, we had started with that exercise about 2 months ago, and we are hoping that before the next harvesting season, we will amend the Master Award.
Deputy Secretary for Employment and Workplace Relations, Atish Kumar, is here. Are you able to give any insight, Mr. Kumar, on rates for cane cutters? Can the ministry look into it? Mr. Kumar.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, Cabinet Ministers. Thank you. Yes, I think when you calculate the rates of cane cutters, they are paid well above the minimum rate. The current minimum wage is $5, but when you calculate in terms of the tons which they are cutting, they are paid well above the minimum rate. So in terms of the Ministry of Employment, we only review and regulate the minimum rates of pay. And of course, anything above that, then of course the free market concept is applied, where Honorable Minister has very well explained, if someone pays more than that person, definitely we want to go and cut cane for the other person. So we at the Ministry of Employment, we only regulate in terms of the minimum rates of pay per industry. Thank you.
We'll take the next question.
Good evening, Honorable Prime Minister, and the government ministers and other stakeholders, and the public. Thank you very much for being here tonight. I don't have a question, I have a request.
Can we have your name?
My name is Paulia Simatawalu from Landaribatu, and I'm here in Ba. Sorry for that. And my request is, I need support from the government for a project we are trying to go through with, and that is to build a hydroelectricity dam. And that is the Ngaliwana Hydro Project in Landaribatu, which is sitting right on our land. We also had land given to Monosabu, about 1,000 acres, and also the Landaribatu Dam, a couple of thousand acres, and we were getting peanuts from there. And we've had enough of EFL. So that is why we want to build the dam ourselves. We had all the papers done, we hold everything done, and we are just needing support, full support from the government, Honorable Prime Minister.
Sir?
Honorable Prime Minister or Minister Tuisawau?
We will need your proposal. All you need to do is to draw up a proposal, get some technical details and assistance, and then bring it to government. Government will try and source funds to go into cooperation with you on your sort of
project.
Private
power project.
Yes, because the government now, you know, with the Aspen Hospital, is encouraging the public-private cooperation in those partnerships there, PPP, private-public, private, and the same thing can apply to you, because that is exactly what government is looking for nowadays. We are trying to switch from fuel energy, fuel-generated energy, to renewable energy sources. That will be one that we can take up, and with the Ministry of the Environment, we can take it up to the climate funding people and make the proposal. But we must have that proposal ourselves, take it up with its full potential, and the funders will fund it.
Thank you. We have had all those papers ready, the proposal and everything. We came through the TLTB, when the Ministry of Fijian Affairs, and we talked with EFL, and we talked with TLTB, and we were just waiting for them to sign MOU with us so that we can get PPA from EFL so that funds can come in. But we'll come through to your office to talk with you and see what happens. Naka. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Matawalu. I will take the next question, please. Kere, introduce yourself and where you from.
Evang saro mislame na kiole. Obo chiku mai ninronro. Mata taki ninronro chumai. Ninronro na buno rabai chiku na dada kan kangin suka menefisi. Mami roteni tols ngabulu wadada. Abu vale rabai chiku mai ninronro. Anong ni kuah. Kema makere saka me ndua ne mami belutu na angele ina kampani suka ke na Lands Department na pulo chune meroni ke mami beluta ki na lenga sa do chuni kwa nonra valengai chu na tambangone na mat sabi to bi ke na be karwa ka sa chuku na ngoni salle roronga mami na beluta ki de mendo ne mami belutu ke mami sa ka senga to na ndo ne mami belutu ke mami kera sa chunga nangele sa la ko chak na ibola kerkere ki na tambani ngele ma kaka kina na FSC me do mo ni ko sember sanga ni mami klase be na puno sa do chikin mami kera sanga ndo ke na matata mai verto na dadachu na tambani ngele ke na FSC ko sanga ya.
Thank you. Can we have the representative from Lands?
Itu sang gua biau na sona photocopy ni bola gua bola kin wekem ni.
Ni lo chube na ngono go.
Bagap sa.
Ni lo chube na ngono go.
Kema mi chu sanga lu cha chu na community hall. Wal ka ba sa chu sanga menin ronro. Kema lu chkina.
Ni kilai na ngono go na ka na lebu ni lo tu na bonu ara bijo ki na ndo kania na kango ri bata na tea. Ese ni tu na na the answer is not in building the churches. O kenda sa na itumtumbu kenda na kasi. Mendo ka iya kendo na num do belotu. O di natura nga sa tubig. Tara ni tu na bikim do na sasanga ren ka membeleta ng gele.
Sebenarnya.
Abang di bulsa ka turun na Prime Minister. Kena baglis pamatin tu.
Can we have your name and designation, please, before you give answer?
My apologies. My name
can I
is.
Just repeat myself in English for the benefit of those that couldn't? He was asking whether we should. They are asking for land to be allocated to build a church to answer the social ills of drugs and things like that that we're having now. And I said to him, most of the drug centers, if you can call them that, are from villages and settlements that have great big churches built in them. So the answer is not in the church, but it's in the people. Anyway, we'll try and find the land, whatever he's going to say.
Thank you. Good evening, Honorable Prime Minister and the Cabinet Ministers. My name is Ura Rakaria, the Divisional Land Manager Western from the Ministry of Lands. In reference to the query that's raised by the gentleman, if the correspondence is there, we will do our due diligence in terms of the inspection, and we'll raise the submission if there is validity and credibility to have the lease issued on the church. So we'll be liaising with the gentleman after this. Binaka valebu turangan umnitarwa, pabutan ni santo bakani wala ni sambit sa sumay. Kito sa din ko masaka kito na takaman kana pakandindike, kito na libisi ko sa kayani, samber ni kito na gani takam na kina payeng atang atalay. To rayda si chuko na yabu ni kana sul na lisi na ni balilutu, siya dapat napakatuloy na ngay tomay. Nakasaka.
For your response, Minister Tusawa, you wanted to offer some comments on this topic?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to with mesue na ronro sama tata menurut kay vital no kay nit na balisilis sama gay murianya na kira-kira kuasa koda gitu me abinak.
Thank you. Maybe just a follow-up to that question. Instead of requesting for a church, the acting police commissioner is here, Mr. Aparosa Lutunaunga. So I think the issue that the gentleman from Naironro is raising is the high, criminal activities that's occurring within the area. So what can the police do about that? So instead of looking to a physical building as a solution, what can the police provide?
Acting Commissioner of Police Aparosa Lutunaunga.
Thank you, Mbulmuraka, and I acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Prime Minister and the Honorable Cabinet Ministers. To address your questions on the issues of crime, it is not only here, it is a national issue on drugs, and the response for those critical issues that is emanating from your villages, it is not a police alone issue, it is a whole of government and whole of Fiji approach, where each and every stakeholder has a role to play. And first and foremost, it must start from home, where it should start. Looking after our families, teaching them good values, and then the community or the village has their role in assisting. As they say, it takes a village to raise a child. Then we have to come out again into the government systems, and we have a government for us here, the police and other stakeholders that will assist you as far as awareness is concerned, and our community policing officers is out there. They are moving into the villages, and I know, and you know that they have been to your villages and having discussions in the way forward of addressing these critical issues, and the police will be able to provide this support in your youth engagement programs so that you could divert these kids away from the issues that you are raising today as far as drugs is concerned. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll go to the next question from the floor.
Bulabina ka turangana Prime Minister ke menina Minister. O o Steveni Kurvitu au tiamenga ni Soweri settlement. Na watu tu kota menikua ngosa via bambe kana mbaki. Baletangana ni to ngunisala ke na mbasi. Ke rawa ni zakabina kana ngunisala. Baletana mbasi rasa lebu nonra komplenti ko baletana nadhani ngunisala ke na nandelana balitira na ngone buli era tumbale era toro chunon ratikite ke era na buiningone ke era na mai kala kana matakelai era tumbal tal chuma e bia dona maile se ruan maile mer mai bondo tale nambas rangai sumbuna kabira tumbal daken yo nambas ya aziti chikoni na vida na ambak tau balenga na udur tutukuna ni tau na uda singren lakwan kerker ke rawani ki mami bukei na kena didian nambas balitir na ngoni buli na kena zakadak.
For the sake of our non-Fijian speakers, the gentleman is asking about the road to his area. We have the Minister for Transport here.
Ya Benabalevu Steveni, Bolavenaka, na dapat ni tukitungur?
Oh, Soeri settlement.
Soeri settlement. Yo. Thank you. So just for the benefit of our audience, I'll address it in English first. So for the government in terms of the roads, the maintenance and the upkeep of the roads, the government at the moment is working through Fiji Roads Authority and the Public Works Department. So the Fiji Roads Authority budget has been increased by 37 million. As part of that, there's 30 million we have allocated for the upgrading of community and rural roads. So this will take away that excuse that FRA only looks after FRA roads. So that mindset, the coalition government has taken that away. And this kind of request will be catered by that budget. Sa wabinu nakabali mani sa parite mengori sana ketu sakit orang wali juga menanggeli lorian. Enal orang kira pana nitu wali selisnya fari mengin total lagi nana pamatala benak.
FRA. Also on that, can the FRA rep just clarify whether his road is also on the list of upgrades?
Ni bulu benaksa. Na nomni kerker sa cukusan itu program ni maintenance. Oke orang yang kira nomni apa? Kena nomni kontak mau sa muti untuk rit kemian ni na nomni malam minggu.
Thank you very much. We will go to the next question. There's a madam on the floor.
Good evening, Honorable Prime Minister, Cabinet Ministers, the media, and guests of today's evening. I'm Jacqueline Luck, representing Bar Vision. Bar Vision is an eye clinic and surgery center, and we have been serving the community since 2011. And in these 15 years of community service, Bar Vision has faced many a number of challenges and obstacles which we have come through. But this evening I would like to mention the most recent disappointments with regards to the Ministry of Health. To begin with, as I said, Bar Vision is an eye clinic and surgery center. We provide eye care services. We specialized in eye surgeries. And since we do not have the skill locally available, we invite volunteers and surgeons from other countries to come and provide their skilled services to help the Fijian community. And we have been doing this since 2011, as I mentioned earlier. But this year, the disappointment was, in spite of meeting all the requirements that the Fiji Medical Council has, according to their checklist, these specialist award-winning surgeons were refused a registration and not allowed to enter into Fiji to perform surgeries and help the community. I have more than 100 patients waiting for their cataract surgeries and retina treatments, which is not available in Fiji. And then these patients keep knocking at our doors, requesting for our services, and I get a rejection from the Ministry of Health. And I don't know the reason. When these same surgeons has visited us in the past 3 years, 8 times, they were given the registration. But on this 9th application, their registration is kept on hold and they have not been registered.
Thank you, Madam. I think we get the gist of what you're trying to ask. I think it's an overall question related to the health sector. Prime Minister, if you want to respond, the question was that Bar Vision wanted to bring in experts from Bar to conduct a cataract operation in Bar, but the Ministry of Health did not give permission or allow the expatriates from overseas to come and do the procedure in Bar. So that's why she is a bit frustrated, not bit, a lot of frustrated, and she's asking why has this happened to Bar Vision, which is trying to help the poor and needy on the ground.
Any health representative, please, if you...
Before I refer your question to the Ministry of Health and Medical Services, I understand your problem. I have recently received another request from the Bible College in Lautoka, who have been asking for their ophthalmologist or something like that to be granted work. And I've asked the Minister for Health and Medical Services to look at that issue, because we have doctors that come and join with our Fiji professionals, but they have to have that permit issued by the ministry. Ministry of Health?
Is the Ministry of Health rep, do you have an answer or that's it? They don't have it. Just a follow-up, Prime Minister. Do you think the Ministry of Health should be stopping experts from coming to Fiji to do?
They should not be stopping. They should be facilitating. And to be able to do that, facilitating means they have to check on the, they have to verify the various qualifications and so on, because they are putting our patients into their hands. And ultimately, it's the government that is responsible. So before the government can allow them to practice with our citizens, we must satisfy ourselves that they are properly qualified to do that.
So
Yes,
just
right?
continuation to that. These same surgeons...
Can we let the next person come on, because we have already gone 1 hour. If you have another question, you can...
Request, please, because it's continuation to what the Prime Minister has just said. These surgeons who were refused their registration have already visited us with all requirements met by the Fiji Medical Council for 8 times. And on the 9th time, there is no objection from their qualifications. We have met the Fiji Medical Council who gives the registration. But according to them, they were asked to keep it on hold, and instructions came from Ministry of Health.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vinaka Wakulu,
Thank you.
sir.
We heard you. We will take further information from you on that case and liaise with the Minister of Health to relook at the issue. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question. We'll only be taking one question. There will be no follow-ups. Keep in mind, we have a time frame. So next question, please.
Good evening, Honorable Prime Minister and the ministers and the media team. My name is Jyoti Lal, representing Fiji Rental Car Association. I'm the Vice President, and we have a big issue in our rental industries. First of all, no one wants to take our insurance, and we have very big stakeholders in insurance, but all are declined our insurance policy. Secondly, the aging of the vehicle, we want to amend the aging through LTA to get the technical advisors to check the vehicle conditions, then make a decision for the vehicle rental car industries. Thank you, sir.
Any representative from LTA?
The Minister is directing the LTA to come forward to respond. Please give your name and your designation.
Prime Minister and Cabinet Ministers. My name is Samuel Vital, and I'm the Manager Regulation looking after the operations of rental and other PSB permit in Fiji. Thank you. Just to answer your question on the age limit for rental vehicles, this has been renewed lately, and it was extended from 3 years to 5 years for second-hand vehicle. And further review is coming. This will be based on an audit on all the rental vehicles in Fiji. The audit is part of our check and balance based on the number of complaints we have received on the conditions of vehicles. So after the audit, then we will be able to carry out another review if we need to increase the age of vehicle. Thank you.
Actually, sir, we have a technical team in LTA. They are allowed to check the vehicle, then give the permission to drive.
Thank you, sir. Part of the review of that age limit is also inclusive of the review of our vehicle examiners who carry out the check, but it's specifically based on the age that was increased lately. Just on the insurance part, there was a discussion with consumer councils last week, and there will be continued discussion because of the many risks associated with rental vehicles and lower bond that they have charged. Insurance reluctant to issue insurance cover for rental vehicles. Thank you.
And some of the insurance companies are charging excess more than 4,000 per claim. How is consumer going to pay that 4,000?
Thank you very much for your concern. I think you have been heard. Can we have the next question? This is a lovely to and fro we have, and the next person is lining up at the microphone to give the next question.
My name is Mukesh Chan. I'm an advisory councillor representing Walele, Klopkot, Rotary Club, Namsau, Tabemenga, Mutuni, and Korabatu. I would like to thank Honorable Prime Minister and his team to avail themselves to listen to our people's daily problem as follows. For Rotary Club, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the government of providing us a grant of 95,300 for upgrading of the road. Unfortunately, we have bus service not provided because of Ben and Calvert crossing, very narrow. So we're just asking if the government can help on that. So we got 500 people living there, school children, senior citizens, and we need a bus service on that road.
Thank you. What's the name of the road again?
Rotary Club Road.
Okay. So we will note that, and LT will follow up, unless you want to make a specific comment on that route.
What is wrong with that road?
No, the route, they don't
the
have
bus
the bus.
route.
Or the bus service?
The bus.
Bus service.
LT Ba? Do chungur.
You can go and see LTA rep soon after this, and he will be able to update you on what can be done.
Thank you, sir.
Is there another issue there with you?
Yes, I got Korobatu settlement, Valele. They need an extension of Ota main line. For Korobatu is approximately 1 kilometer, and for Valele is 400 meters.
Extension of water main in Korobatu
Yes.
and Valele.
I'll ask our CEO Water Authority of Fiji just to contribute
Yes.
In terms of water, which is a very important issue right now. Thank you. See you.
I got
Hang on. Let Mr. Seru Sederberger answer the question first, and then proceed.
Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Ministers, sir, just with respect to water supply needs for Korobatu, the community you're referring to, sorry?
Your community, your settlement, sir?
Korobatu.
Korobatu, thank you, sir. So we currently have a contract that they're doing detailed design. Part of the detailed design is the upgrading of the trunk main starting from Valele down towards Nabau. Once we upgrade that pipeline, which is in the new financial year, then we'll be able to provide services to Korobatu. At the moment, we can't do that because the pipeline is old and fragile, and we cannot operate it with high pressure. Any high pressure means that line will burst. So we'll be able to do that after we upgrade in the upcoming financial year, sir.
Thank you. We'll take the next question. Thank you, sir. Next question, please.
Can we have the next question? I think.
Next person, please. Can we
The
have
next person. Can we have the next person, please? We are just trying to move quickly because 1 hour has ended this evening.
The Honorable Prime Minister and the Honorable Ministers of Dolabina. I am Celestino Dodau, the village secretary of Votua village. I have an issue to be brought up with the Minister of Sugar and the Lands Department. We have land at Karavi, about 44 acres of land, which belongs to the state. And since 2021, we've applied for the list and it was approved way back in 2022. And we want to plant it to have a sugarcane farming. But since it was approved when we applied for the contract number with the Sugar Tribunal, the Sugar Refinery Research Institute, they told us that we are not able to plant sugarcane, because the land is too salty. So way back in 1995, our elders used to harvest sugarcane. We've spent about 49,000, more than 50,000, I believe, in order to secure that land. And we've talked with the Sugar Refinery Institute and with the MBA officers, and according to them, they told us that there's a possibility that the sugar, if they plant it with the Ngaloa variety, it will survive that area. But we have two requests. We are requesting the Ministry of Sugar, since we do not have a contract number, if they could assist us with the drain, upgrading of drains, and the roads, and the planting of seed cane. And towards the Lands Department, while waiting for FSC or for us to plant sugar seed cane, we would request them if they could freeze our land rent. Inavailable.
Minister Singh, would you like to offer some comments? There's a rep for Sugar Research Institute of Fiji here tonight too. If you want to ask them to explain about the salt water intrusion, then you can do that.
Thank you very much, Anish. I've got my permanent secretary, Vinesh. Where are you, Vinesh? Can you come over and explain to the gentleman, because he's also a former CEO for the Sugar Research Institute, so he'll be in a better position to explain. But after this session, we'll also have a one-to-one meeting with you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, and thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. My name is Vinesh. I'm the Permanent Secretary for Multi-Ethnic Affairs and Sugar. Firstly, we are aware of your situation in Karabi. We are knowing that you had challenges because it's a saline saline soil. So we have got our research team there. I have just talked with Elisoni. So after this, we'll have a discussion with you how we can proceed. But having said that, we'll start with Galawa variety. We will test some varieties there. Definitely, we got a variety that can survive there. The other challenge you have, as you mentioned, is salinity because of waterlogged situation. So that is something that we can discuss with you. And the third one you asked is assistance in terms of planting cane. The thing is, under the current programs that we have got a grant for, we call it for cane planting grant. And the challenge there is that you should be an existing farmer. But in your case, if you are really interested, we are giving exceptional cases for farmers who want to take up sugarcane farming. Definitely will assist you. We also have got the tribunal at Sugar House. I probably will make an appointment with you today when you are free. Definitely you can come over and we'll assist you in terms of getting a contract. So we can assist you. We can ask Sugar Research to assist in terms of doing some trials in a small portion, maybe half acre or 1 acre, to see if some of the other varieties can do. Since I have also got the platform, Honorable Minister, I think this is one of the challenges that we have in the Western Division, and this is for our good sugarcane farmers. The issue is that we have got a variety that is there for long, which is Mana variety. Predominantly, this variety was supposed to be planted on undulating land as well as land which has got challenges in terms of water stress conditions. Now we have brought that variety in flatlands. So Sugar Research and the sugar industry has released 19 varieties, and they have got different places where it should be planted. So probably after this, Honorable Minister and Prime Minister, we would definitely talk with him and see how best we can assist you. But definitely we would be able to help you, sir. Thank you.
Manaka PS Ratu, I hope he's answered your question. Can we have the next person, please?
Thank you very much. I'm just requesting the Lands Department if they could freeze our land rent, please.
Lands rep?
While waiting for the process of the FSC.
Thank you, sir. For the land rent, this is something that is mandatory in all the leases that we issue. And it's mandated in the Act as well as the state lands regulation that it has to be paid biannually, every 6 months. So unfortunately, sir, we are unable to freeze your rent. But if you're facing difficulties in making your payments, you can always make part payments or come to us so that we can discuss to have an undertaking to make those part payments.
No, gentlemen.
Naka, next person, please.
The Honorable Prime Minister and members of the public, my name is Sangeeta Kumar. I'm an advisory councillor for Tuvu, Tavrao and Natavrao area. My question is regarding water scarcity during the ongoing dry season, requesting funds for drilling of more boreholes in my constituency. Thank you.
Mr. Tuisawao, you got that. She's an advisory councillor from the Greater Tavrao area, and she's concerned about the drought that is looming in the area now. She's asking for boreholes in the area, and if there's a possibility that they can be assisted with this dry season looming.
Yes, definitely water situation is not only here, but also throughout our other main island in Vonole. We, as a government, in terms of the planning part, we have a water sector plan 2050, and all that in the long term, we are putting in place plans, mitigation measures, etc. But in the budget, the government has allocated 6.5 million for boreholes. So the Ministry of Lands is working closely with Water Authority of Fiji with that. And of course, we can definitely look into your request today. But I'll ask Water Authority to just explain some of the measures in place to mitigate the current water situation in the region. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Soderberg, your boss wants you to come on the floor again to explain. The question is about the looming dry conditions in the Western Division.
Thank you very much, Madam. In the interim, water cutting is available for the Tavarau community. We'll see you after this to discuss on the borehole request, so we can take that information back with us and work with the with MRD to see how we can program your request into this financial year.
Thank you, Mr. Soderberg. Ma'am, you may see the CEO for the Water Authority after this event. Next person, please.
Good evening, Honorable Prime Minister and ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm here to ask about...
Can we have your name, please, quickly?
Arti Devi, Advisory Councillor of Bar Town, Warandoli, Yalelevu. I just wish to know if our business is operating on a residential lot, can it be converted to commercial? Since it has been operating from 6 years with a proper license. Thank you.
The Permanent Secretary for Local Government, I think this falls under your ambit. Can we have you to please explain the response? She's asking about rezoning of lots in the Bar Town. Seema Sharma, the Permanent Secretary for Local Government.
Thank you for your question. Obviously, you can apply for a rezoning for that operations. There will obviously be certain criteria that you would need to meet before the rezoning is approved. And because there is a provision under the Town Planning Act that looks at home-based businesses, and there's a list of criteria that you're required to meet. So you can definitely go to the Bar Town Council and discuss with them in terms of a rezoning application. Thank you.
Is there another question, Seema? A quick one?
Madam, we have already done that, but the license has been rejected by Bar Town Council.
Maybe we can talk to her after this and just
Okay,
find
thank you
out
very
what
much,
exactly is the
Sangeeta
issue.
and the PS. You can meet soon after this session to iron out this situation. Can we have the next person at the microphone, please?
Welcome to Bar, sir, and honorable ministers. My name is Shalayan Singh. I'm from Kumkum village in Bar. My question today concerns most citizens. The question is, when will the government take issue with the banks and telcos on the exorbitant fees they charge citizens? Charges such as monthly account charges, money withdrawal charges, limited amount of withdrawals allowed, ATM charges. All of these charges are levied to everyday citizens under the guise of a savings account.
I think he's asking about elderly citizens of this country who are levied charges by banks. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct, yes.
And
under the guise of savings account, you know, you have
elderly citizens having saving accounts, and the banks are charging fees and levies that is hitting the balances of the elderlies. So he's asking whether government can look into this.
Yeah, anybody here from Ministry of Women and...
Social Welfare, a representative?
Is there somebody from Social Welfare, Ministry of Social Welfare?
Thank you.
Social Protection, sorry. Yeah, social...
Please introduce yourself.
In terms of social protection, which covers the elderly, in the budget we have allocated allowance for in terms of family assistance, social pension, etc. And some of these are also assisting the elderly. But I'll ask our staff here to contribute. Some of the charges are is from commercial entities. So as you understand, government cannot interfere with commercial operations and how they are charges. But there are some which come under or which are scrutinized by the various government entities, including the Fiji Competition Commission, and which regulates some of these. But definitely we hear you today, but I'll ask our staff from our ministry to elaborate further on that. Thank you.
Bulavinaka, Honorable Prime Minister, Ministers and stakeholders. I'm Elvin Kumar, Welfare Officer based in Ba Office. Just to answer your question, sir, all our social protection recipients, our ministry has a memorandum of understanding with the BSP at the moment. So all our recipients with BSP are not charged any fees, withdrawal fees, bank fees, either it be fees for taking out their bank statements. So our recipients are not charged unless they have their accounts with Westpac and any other banks. That is when they are charged. But our ministry had a massive transition whereby our recipients were advised to move from other banks to Bank of South Pacific, with which we have a memorandum of understanding. Thank you.
Does that answer your question, sir?
Well, sort of, because that basically covers a particular class like social welfare recipients, but I'm talking about everyday citizens. ANZ, Westpac, they don't levy the same charges in Australia or New Zealand. But when you go for a withdrawal in the bank, that's everyday citizens. It affects all of us here. You go in, they charge you $4 for a withdrawal, 50 cents for an ATM transaction.
Thank you very much. I think Minister Tuisawao has said it's a commercial issue, and I think it's better.
We, as you understand, all commercial operations of the banks are regulated by the Reserve Bank of Fiji, and that is an issue which has been raised by citizens like you today, and definitely we will convey that concern from this forum today to the Governor of the Reserve Bank.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the
regulatory role. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next person, please. Please keep your questions real short.
Good evening to the respectable Minister and the Prime Ministers and all the other respected guests. Myself, my name is Mohammad Nazakat Jan. I am the Secretary of Ba CV Horse Racing Club. My concern here is that our previous government, the Fiji government, funded us horse racing, a multi-purpose course here in Ba. And they told us that this course is for the people of Ba. And now, right now at the moment, before, the thing was like organized by the Ba Town Council, and as horse owners, like mostly all the horse owners who are here are like the agriculture farmers, agricultural background. So this is just like an entertainment purpose for all of us. But right now at the moment, the Ba Town Council, they separated the thing from Ba Town Council and they gave it to another club. So there was like some dispute in the club, and then we made another club, Ba CV Horse Racing Club. In the first year, we did 9 races. Second year, we did only 5 races. And this is the third year, we are only doing 4 races till now. And before, it was like $500.
Sir, can you cut to your question, please?
Before, the ground fees was $500. And now, the ground fees has moved to $810. So we would like to request the government, if this was funded by the government for the people of Ba, why can't this thing be like a little bit cheaper for us? This is not we don't get benefit from there. We don't get any
Thank you very much. We only thought disputes were in soccer, but there's disputes in horse racing too. So this evening, I think Assistant Minister for Youth and Sports, Ali Kimbia, is here. Honorable Ali Kimbia, if you please can offer some comments and justify the query he has raised.
What's the name of your horse?
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, for the gentleman. Unfortunately, for horse racing, it's not an officially registered sport in Fiji, like the other minor sports and the major sports that we have. But if you do have confirmation that has been funded by the previous government, we also do offer support through minor sports throughout the country, but that is catered through the Fiji Sports Commission. So our job from the Ministry of Youth and Sports is to do grassroots development around the country, but for the sports that are registered through the Fiji Sports Commission, that are actually funded at every financial year. So if horse racing is registered through the Fiji Sports Commission, then you are able to be funded at every financial year when government announces its budget.
I think the answer has been given. You have to register with the Fiji Sports Council to
Fiji Sports
be recognized there.
Does that answer your question, sir?
No, my main question is
Yes.
regarding the rate of the horse racing facility.
I believe his question is, why are they being charged
Okay,
that amount?
the Bar Town Council Special Administrator, Mr. Khan, do they have a venue? Do you have a place for them to horse race?
Thank you, Nazakat, for raising this question. Out of that, the charge that council does, $110 goes to Ministry of Labor for OHS, to get OHS compliance. And as you know, that any facilities or it has to be OHS compliant. Secondly, I know I was also a horse owner, and it's a major issue. So I have talked to them, and I have asked them to come on board with the council, and we do in collaboration to assist these horse owners. Most of these horse owners are coming from farming background, from the cane belt areas. So definitely the council will help them if they come and work in collaboration with the council. Previously, the council was running the horse race in collaboration with the horse race committee, but unfortunately this was been removed by the previous government. And this is what we are trying to bring it back. And I have talked to the committees and as well as Nasaka to come on board with the council, and we can run in collaboration. Definitely the council is here to support you, my brother. Naka.
Okay, sir, thank you. I've got another question.
Sorry, sir. You have to see the
Mr. Khan.
administrator at the end of the event.
Please go
thank
and
you.
see Mr. Khan after this and then sort out the horse racing issue. Can we have the next person, please? Next person, please. Can we have the next person, please? Please be civil and follow instructions so that we can have everybody come to the microphone and ask questions.
The Ministry of Youth and Sports will also assist with the process of horse association registration.
Minakase, the next question.
Honorable Prime Minister, Ministers, Nisa Bulavinaka, my name is Arunesh. I'm a young entrepreneur. Under the previous regime, there was an absence of justice during a subdivision of a particular land title. What Townland did was pegged right through the house, existing house. Is this justice? Can a action be taken from you, sir?
Thank you.
It looks like this is a civil matter, and discussing a civil matter in a public place is not the right forum. The Assistant Minister for Justice is available here, Ratu Josaya Nuindamu. You can see him after this session, and you can ask him what the problem is, and he will be able to assist you, sir. Thank you very much for bringing this up. Just because it may become defamatory, we are not allowing this question to go live on air. The next person, please.
Bulavinaka, Honorable Prime Minister and the ministers, Mr. Singh. So I represent Turanga Nikoros from Nailanga, Votua, Nawangarua, and Natutu, and Tongalevu.
Your name, please.
My name is Segre Naya, sir. Begin with Nailanga village. They're requesting the government to look into the riverbank that is having soil erosion. This riverbank was constructed back in 1985 by the Ratumara government. Moving on with the Votua village, we have extended village boundary. And this village boundary needs water and electricity facility to be introduced to this new extended boundary. We have Votua Catholic Primary School, which is with the Corvo Matangali land. And if what the Turangani Koros are requesting, if this lease can be secluded from the land, from the Matangali land. Also, we are looking at, we are requesting the government if they can look into the road that is servicing three villages, which is Votua, Nawangarua, and Natutu, and to Tongalevu. We have a total estimated population over 3,000. We have students which are more than about 600 students. And we also have senior citizens. Most of the time, we have drainage system. And if the road is not up to date, there is no transportation.
Thank you, thank you,
Yes,
thank you, sir. He has raised 4 issues. One is about a retaining wall with the riverbank giving away at Nailanga. The second issue he raised was at Votua. They want a extension of the boundary of the Votua village.
Yep.
And the third was road conditions around that area. So first of all, I think Riverbank is Ministry of Waterways and Agriculture, but Minister Tuisawau, if you are willing to.
Yes, on the waterways, that's in the Ministry of Agriculture and Waterways. They have a specific budget for that, and I understand that request is with them. So I'll ask, is anybody here from Waterways, just to give an update on that?
Ministry of Agriculture and Waterways, any representative here? Okay, there's somebody here.
Just contribute on that, and I'll ask, there's also the issue with the roads, Votua and Tongalevu, Duvaro Chimena FRA, and also they addressed the issue about water, COF. Please be ready. Thank you.
Can we have your name and designation with the ministry, please?
Honorable Prime Minister, Cabinet Ministers and colleagues, my name is Joseph Somelangi from the Waterways Department. In regards to Nailanga Village riverbank protection, I think that is within our plan for the new financial year. Feasibility studies will be taken, and from then we do our planning for the continuation of the existing riverbank protection works.
This year or next year? Or
next financial year.
Next financial year?
Sure.
Next financial year, okay. The next question, the Minister has directed FRA to come forward in regards to road conditions.
Yeah, ni Bolsaka. I believe for the roads, we have a program for village frontage ceilings. I believe we already had sealed the front of Votua, and Tongale was in this current financial year, and the other 2 villages will follow through in the next financial year. And for the current condition, current road conditions, it's been maintained in our maintenance program on a monthly basis.
Thank you very much, sir. Can we have the next person?
Water Authority?
Sorry, Water Authority.
Just noting that your request is a new request for a new project at Votua, the extension of our services. We'll see you after this to get the details on the extension with respect to how far the extension that is being requested. Yes, sir.
Naka, next person, please.
Please keep your questions short because we are running out of time. We have another 20 minutes left only for this broadcast.
To the Honorable Prime Minister and the Cabinet Ministers, my name is Mukesh Chandra. I'm residing at Kasita settlement. There's about 7 to 8 families living in my community without electricity. We have been promised from the previous government that we will be given electricity till date, but they were not been done. So please, my humble request to you, Honorable Prime Minister, I would like to leave this room with a positive answer. We need electricity to be installed in 7 families that is in my community. Naka.
So what is your community?
Kasita settlement member.
It's a settlement. They need of electricity, sir.
Yes, we have our Director Energy. Please contribute.
Kerkere Director Energy, can we have your name, please?
Thank you. Good evening, Honorable Prime Minister. Michael Mbelana, the Director of Energy. Just regarding your question, yes, government is there to assist you, but we'll need to get your details for us to initiate the process. So we have our team, and we can also get in contact with you after the meeting, so that we can get all the details for us to assist you with your electricity supply. Nak.
Thank you, sir. Next person, please. Short and sweet, Kerkere.
So just to add to that, just to our ministry staff are here, the various ministries, please, they will liaise directly with you for those who have, we have indicated for you to contact them, and in terms of the specific issue, for us to take down the name, contact number, and the issue for follow-up. So that is not only for, it's for all the ministries here, so that when we leave here, at least we have the details on what we need to work on in order for us to move forward.
Naka, madam, you can pose your question, please.
Ya, dolbina tura Prime Minister ki kem dona Cabinet Ministers. Yo ngota baita sarongo au baita itu mena ita toko ita ke settlement, Fijian settlement anu ku ker ngana anu itu na liba. Liang kasar tu ngana itu kani liba kita kira sarana liba na meda benongonongo sacu ina na silibata house na itu bola ker. Itu tunisi me warang na budget dia usah ker saranga. Itu tium puto minggu me tatoko. Kira sarana num ni bitoko ni na itu bola ker santam cunguri na silibata house.
Naka, ma'am, the lady has just requested for electricity connection to her settlement. The rep from EFL, Energy, please.
The location is Itotoko settlement.
Bina ka member dengan nomini kerkere na kerkere ko sa cukup begitu na ngonongo sa proses tai kede sa sobiataki sa cukup na tubo me kitu na garaba kede na bagi labung ko na kena mai na liba. Kulan kitu garaba kede cukup na bi boleh te kibici. Cukup sa kana nitu ngangan me kitu na garaba kede ana lomani ambake labung ko cuma tantangku. Bina sarbali.
So that's reassuring from the Energy Department. They will look into the request. Next person, please.
Just a comment on korna ba tutu me uchinga ko rogai vital no batke Director Energy tonge vital no. Just a general comment on the in terms of the extension of the grid. So some of the issues we currently face include the loss of skilled manpower to carry out these works. And number 2 is the procurement process in terms of the materials we need. Most of these are bought from overseas in terms of the timeline, and some of the issues with the contractors in terms of the efficient and effective performance of the contracts. So just sharing those issues with you today. Thank you.
Zolbina momo au saya na turana busana rai na koro botua na lulun bosan tiga ni langa gituri giri gue nang gue leri ke aru solyari na tamadaga ni LDC na tirkaliwa on sabul kawono ni ambaki tirkali mano naeka nogondaga ka bi barandoli ala taki turi ki mege tolu nambulo mege mausoli mege mamto ya me adu biari ki koe isit kai rigi ya ki mam sakere kiara sa tu biaro tona na tamada ningele ki mam se wa watu ngango merto zakaba to tabi me solia nangele me ki mam ni pator da kataki na le ngi abu se tolu manundo koro mai botua. Kere karuangan i taro.
Ratu Isabosotia, we'll just get the first question answered. For non-Itoke speakers, the gentleman is asking for development of land in the Tikina of Nailanga.
Botua and Tikinombulu. The land Tikinombulu but belong to Botua.
Botua, Tikinombulu, sir. They are requesting for development of the land. Ratu na numuning kiale.
Kito sa saumantana na ito application. Kito se wawa chikongo. Merto sobe ataka ambuta na nakanaka don me kito sauma.
Can we have someone from the lands ministry, please?
Thank you very much. Rep of the Ministry of Mineral Resources and Lands, please do give your name and your designation.
Prime Minister. My name is Joseph Bertambo of the Regional Manager Northwest for TLTB. Nawali veso mga nomini taro trunia busa. Wakampo tongo nang gelengai wala ngai taoni. Gelengo toki na chigo tol na busa. Ndo bioto na toki ni gelengo na buso na rai. Wakampo tani na application imbichi kumai. Imbichi ngamai na nomundo leuni busa. Pambota nandun talanga merto na bitoko ni meki na boni ya busirua to sambo sikina ba vida na ngandre bikina na bitoko ni mane busiro mer ningi sulikin bikim pambota ndona bono e tande chunga na bingara bikito na matambo siningel marui emba ke rawale ngani to wali na tikina ya merin varota na bingara bikito na matambo siningel marui pambota na bitano sadaka chigo mena form teginum do trust ni abusitul menanga ndonga apply takabata nangele ko to mai takun tawu ningo wang bota kira nindo wali rawangan no mundo bitano pa abusitul nindo toke na bacu nangele ra na varota sarna pingara bikitu bina sarvalifu
Na sabale sale sudah de turang anak tim roko timba keto sawalya le tulenga. Na sabale. Karuangan itaro ndo na paketo wakera ena tirka liwa sabul katulu. Saronga da chungo merto salistaka na town council. O de suele na kena bibantu dui.
So who gave the approval for the land, the parkland, to be leased? Anyone from the city council, or the town council, or lands ministry? Can we have the next person in line, please? Naka.
The Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Cabinet Ministers. My name is Mitusel Anthony Bau, and I'm the officer in charge of the Mbasa Bridge TLTB office. With reference to the question that has been raised, I believe a proper consultation has been conducted, and the 3 land-owning units have already given the consent. Since the land is within the town boundary, and it is deposited under as open space, so the land is deposited to the Baton Council. That's why the lease was given to the Baton Council for open space.
Thank you very much. The next.
Sir, you can see the gentleman from...
Kerkere. Bangay dua talanga una. Meke mamgay lain melain dame batang mantangan na tau keningele. Me kani rotu sa nduangan ay bola tokau tamai. Tau siya ni paray takbando na bikay mami. Nanggele. Kena lebusaka.
Benaka sa rongo dito ko na tiginanggori. Menangay sarto rongo dito na bitam tatani matentu chingo na lens. Toki affairs na ITLTB batalakin na council. Ano buku ni bimbi mendo takana vital no. Merani takachuna bi bar ramataki bataken na bi rongo di. Baka kitu sando bimbi takachu. Benavalio.
Thank you, Minister. The next person, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister and all the ministers and the Commissioner of Police, good afternoon to everybody. I'm Ayub Muhammad, I'm from Namasomba, I'm a carrier driver. My issue is for the twin cab commercial vehicle, I was allowed from the council to drive commercial vehicle at the market carrier stand. I drive for 3 months the commercial vehicle, twin cab, and from the council, it was given one notice to me that you are not allowed to drive the commercial twin cab van. You have to immediately remove from there. I was paying the base fees to the council. I've got receipt, everything I have got it. It was allowed from the council. What is the purpose of the commercial vehicle of the twin cab?
Thank you very much, Mr. Khan, Special Administrative Chair of BA. Is that a true story that we've had, that commercial vehicles are not being allowed to operate from the BA market area?
Thank you, Mr. Ayub, for your question. Yes, definitely the council allowed him to operate twin cab, but there was a requirement that they need to take prior approval from LTA. According to LTA, that we have the representative of BA, if he is here, they have mentioned us that basically the white plate that has been operating is illegal. They are considering it to the LC, the yellow plate, Naka.
When council knows that it was illegal doing there? How? When they knew it?
Thank you, sir.
I think I have answered your question. The requirement was you to go and get the approval from LTA before operating the twin cab. Thank you.
Thank you. Hang on, sir. This is, hang on.
Can we get the next person, please?
I think Mr. Khan has given his response. It's a bit technical. You have to go to LTA to get your approval. And from there, you can operate from the town council boundary as he has stated.
Next
Can
person?
we have the next person, please?
So the LT, excuse me, the LT rep will talk to you after this about the process. Can you hold on? Don't go. We'll talk to you to resolve that. Thank you.
Bula Binaka to all the ministers. I'm Jasvir Lal from Rarwaiba. My issue is with the FSC Rarawai mill. I think last few months, 1 month ago, the sugar minister have come to Visaru and PS, where I have raised my concern about few issues of Rarawai mill, of OHS, and the other issues I have raised and emailed them. Till now, they have never responded me. And the stakeholders came in the meeting in Rarawai mill, where the 2 stakeholders have mentioned that we all are Indians, we keep these issues inside the room. If we raise the issue outside, it will be like it okay, people will be laughing. And that's why the Rarawai mill is where it is today. My concern is, it's said to say, no proper kana room, no proper toilet is in Rarawai mill. And when we raise issues, company terminate. So my concern to Ms. Minister, please can you give me the answer for this question, please?
Minister Charanjit Singh, a direct question to you, and hope you can be direct.
Thank you, Anish. Yes, Jasbir, I think you've been raising this matter with me, and you've been sending texts and messages. As a minister, I don't operate the mill on a day-to-day basis, and I don't want to interfere with the management of the mill. So can I ask our CEO, Man, can you come up and explain what is the position and why you are ignoring the plights of the staffs?
The Chief Executive of South Fiji Sugar Corporation, Bhan Singh.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I can confirm that the mill operates under all safety procedures. We have a safety committee in the mill, we have OHS regulators, we have OHS inspectors, and the mill operates under all safety procedures, and we follow all the policies and operating guidelines as required by law. So we are not aware of the issues raised by Jasvir Lal, and we will look into specific issues if he has some that he wants to raise. Thank you, Honorable Minister.
I think I've all got all the evidence. I have messaged Mr. CO2, and I also have PS email, and also the stakeholders. So please, I think after this, if I can talk to Minister and to get one committee to look into this matter before the sugar industry dissolve in Ba, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lal. So stick around. You can speak to the minister, and please do acknowledge the response given by Mr. Bhan Singh. So the next person, please.
My name is Rusia Tiwanga. Just a rep of the Mayabusa, Nandi Namotomoto. The only question I want to ask, kera mandanga bikim ni turga PM. Ang una the ka nangay pastegi na bill ni UN Declaration of the Indigenous Right.
When will the UN Declaration of Indigenous Rights will be passed?
Prime Minister is asking about the UN Declaration on Indigenous Rights and whether Fiji will accede to it. This is a very technical question.
The United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. Is that the question? And whether Fiji has acceded to the declaration. The Cabinet has already made a decision on that, and we will be acting on it. And I should have really gone back and told them at the UNGA what Fiji was doing. We didn't do that because we didn't have the subsequent action that was required after Cabinet had endorsed it. It should go back to Parliament, and Parliament will authorize the accession to the deed.
Sa mimba ka nomi taro?
So mito ka ba mama nakabaliw.
Oi. No. Nagkailangyado ng Parliament. Because it is a national thing, not just an executive decision for the nation to decide, and the representatives of the people who are in Parliament, they are the ones that do the ratification.
Bawa matata tangan tigina na sa wakandun na cabinet ni wakandun nuyo itina ministry ko yang karapat juga sartulay takata na kenabi ngala so ko merani wabatukan na ki na lawas na regulation ko sa takata juga na ministry yo so sa wabatukan na ki wakana ken ketu wakamatata kami na kulistal may nang posible waturang bata nan domon itu kini pun wakina maten itu endo na tigina bibit juga pun UN Declaration on Indigenous Rights and wibandoni ni mata posible ke buru bata nan dondon itu kini pun ko ya sa kata kita juga nongon ko sa ndurital ngai bitana komite lo meni tamatata itu ke mengkarape na bilaweso etara juga na kau itu ke mereni ko ni bisota ke se ya talaga sa ortu takata chuno ngono ko en biti kina ko bandi taka chuna singentai bana value.
Thank you, Minister. Can we have the next person, please?
Anish, sorry, just to cut in. We have 9 more people lined up. If we can try and accommodate it, that would be great. I'll leave it to you.
Please have your questions simple, and do not explain. Just ask a question so that we can move quickly. Yeah.
Yep. Evening, sir. My name is Vishal Kumar. I'm from Elevukamba. We got a land issue. We got a notice to move out. Nearly 20 people, 20 houses to move out from there.
Which area is this?
It's in Elevuka, just 2 minutes away from Batown.
And who has given the notice?
I can tell the name or no? Like
who has given the
no,
notice?
No, do not mention the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just carry on to your question, sir.
So we want, our government to look into that matter. It's 20 houses.
He doesn't want to mention who has given the notice, but there is families at Elevuka who have been given a notice to move out. And what is the deadline to move out?
Soon as possible.
Okay. Please stick around there. I don't know which ministry or department will want to come
Yes,
forward. Can you hang on there?
Yeah.
And when the minister comes down or the prime minister comes down, you can give more details to them.
Yeah.
And maybe they will personally look into it. As I'm seeing, it could be a civil matter, which we don't want to discuss live. So just stick around there, and maybe after the town hall, we can meet up with somebody with the Ministry of Lands or the bar, or the council. Eh?
Yep.
Thank you for your question,
Thanks
sir.
very much.
Can we have the next person, please?
Nimbula binaka nadango city beni limanisa undo na fama atken na do talanga na trustini toka nungu taronga membala tiurtonga na TLTB go se mbitani na patataru berto na TLTB na mbak sauci me ada bongo sintona kaer to umbita mai dona kisi ya umbitani sauci cinamba kindona do berto na kanjer do lisi chugo sen sau machugo nona lisi na do belau chugo ina FSC but sen sau michugo o follow up ta chuma nambak sauch na mbango ta berto tuguna o sio wave ta kana na nona lisi lebu talanga na kisi
Ratu da nominitaro? Nire ni taro ngana nominitaro kere-kere?
sen na kangona e ado chugo e imba berto na TLTB na ngonongo na daba e wave takakina o sio na nona lisi na
Can we have a representative from TLTB?
wat kendo so tale na ka na sindo na konsen la ko ni bikito na toka membaleta nindo e mai lisi ketu ko tadaki be manjelo toka au kila ni ndabe chungo sindo na ketu ndolava na file sindo na konsen leta mai bikito na tokeningel yona tenda santa betukia biuto na pali
Nakbalewu, so manda nominitaro.
With regards to the questions raised, I believe the first one that you've raised, I believe this Monday we have sat in the office and we have discussed with him the way forward in addressing the issues that you have raised. I believe the first one in terms of the arrears that was waived, there was a team that were doing the operation of doing the arrears drive. I think they have mistakenly waived the tenant. It was and we have advised him that we are currently have written a letter requesting for the rent to be reinvoiced again.
But that case I was raising from last year, not this year.
Yeah.
So what can you tell the gentleman here?
We've already ensured that we will process it.
That it's not repeated?
Yeah, that's right.
Can you assure the resident here, the gentleman, that it will not be repeated?
Yo bambo tekin tu sabi talon singa moni ti site na bugun isu ni kota dek mai. Sama tata tikon to bi
Yo
talon.
kali bunga kachu umbeta sembitani from the last year till today they're not giving me a feedback.
Yo, kau bambo tekin tu sabi talon kin sa ambiu men to na respond kito sa taka set sungakin.
Naksarbalevu.
Kira ni uchinga ko drongo ibi talon tale, rani lorena.
Don binasi.
So one of the key issues regarding these discussions we've had is the consent, the issue of consent. So we note that, and that will also be raised with the minister responsible in order to try to resolve this moving forward, because this has been a general issue raised by landowners, the consent of the landowner. Vinaka.
Thank you, Minister. The next
person. Jesus, Klauturaga Tisu, Haimia, Sri Sanjemani, thank you for our Prime Minister and the parliamentaries and those who are sitting down. God bless them in Jesus' name. I'm a 400-ton cutting cane of Drasa sector, biggest farmer in Drasa sector of 10 acres, and I'm suffering from the same Prime Minister of the water bowl government subsidy is locked by my real brothers and sisters, and my mother father is passed away in 2017, and we are no water at home, and 2 tenants are still in all Fijians. They're suffering today from the water, and the government is not looking after the Fiji First. Even the first government was not hiding everything, and nobody listening, and the police, and the advisory, and the DOs, Srinivasan Mani, he's my brother, DO,
Srinivasa is the advisory of Ravi, who is from the state selling the Masima everything. Every time I'm complaining of calling to Charanjit Singh, our sugar industry, all the times, the file was given to Justice Turanga 2 weeks gone. I've got my pretty wife and one daughter, like we eating grass in the drains and drinking water in the water wells, and like the cow and the animals. And I'm suffering from my heart. Okay, I want to buy another 3 land, but I can't. Because of the Lavadi justice, I'm an in-person high court lawyer. And he has never suffered us. He has told same old Ram, has told us, my mother is dead already.
अच्छा, right, okay. आपके क्वेश्चन हम लोग सुन लिया है.
Right. Thank you, God.
He has a
Bless you.
family dispute or ongoing family dispute.
That's not already court has dissolved that. I've
Okay,
given the
hang
file
on.
to the Justice Turanga.
अच्छा, hang on.
So he's saying nobody is listening, but
The same Prime Minister was digged by government subsidy.
we're listening to it now.
We are suffering today.
We're listening now.
Why we suffering? Nobody listening.
अच्छा, okay, right. सुन लिया आपके. Can we ask the Permanent Secretary for Sugar and Multi-Ethnic Affairs to personally attend
I'm
to
paying
his,
the list.
Hang on,
It's
भैया.
my name.
आज भैया. Permanent Secretary for Sugar and Multi-Ethnic Affairs to please meet him. And
if you want, I can see you the file.
Right, yeah. Boss आवे है Sugar Ministry ला. And the Minister has also asked Mr. Soderberg.
So he has...
Mr. Soderberg, the Minister has also asked for you to attend to.
He has raised the water issue, drinking from the drains and that kind of... But can we talk to him about that location so that we can address it immediately regarding the water? I think that's one of the issues I caught from that presentation.
Thank you very much. The Madam, can we have the question from you?
Please keep it short.
Thank you. The Prime Minister, Honorable, and the Ministers, Bula, good evening to all. My issue is this, that in the rainy season, in the disaster time, especially for the bar market, the grog stall behind that creek supposed to be dredged as soon as possible, that's very better for all of the market vendors and all the people of Fiji, Bar district. And the other issue is that for the Varandoli Cemetery Road, the culvert problems. There is a very short culvert is there, so we want a big culvert so that the water will go so fast. So it is a big disaster comes, it was a lot of traffic and plenty people are using that access. And the other third question is for the Vangia Road, especially the Vangia Road is the day by day is narrow. We want the proper drain both sides, and the roads supposed to be like before 10 years, like wide.
Thank you, ma'am.
And the fourth one, please, madam. Fourth one is I'm the advisory councillor constituency as such as Saveri village. I want that Saveri village to the bus service should be provided because there is a lot of people staying there as a settlements such as Itoki and the Indian people. Thank you.
Thank you. I believe the question is on drainage, road, FRA, bus route.
And SA Bar, get ready to explain why the bar market is leaking.
Madam, I believe we just talked early this morning or yesterday. I was supposed to meet you next week, Thursday, to go over issues. So, but for the Varandoli Cemetery Road, it's designed as a low-level crossing. We've already done the concrete deck overlay just last month.
Thank you.
The Vatia Road is narrow. Vatia Road is narrow. Vangia Road, okay. Thank you very much. The bar market, dredging behind the bar market, is that somebody here who can explain? No? Waterways, Ministry of Waterways? No? Okay. We'll have the next question. We'll have the next question so that we can move on.
Nimbul sana turang Prime Minister, bulan nasana lewni kabir. Usanga metil rokwanga mena korro panra. Into sanga na kere baletana nito korro sanga tukina na bus bay. Na bus bay sanga saka tu na korro panra. Dona bus bay erto da kapana tamana ni ngon sala na ngona ya. Nambaki bida saoji erto meda kapasar tu ida kesara. wana bono itukin na nimbulum-bulu, bembasay, nimbulum-bulu ipanra-panra. Kere-kere nga kero ni dakanto na Basbay, na mata ni Koro, na ipanra-panra.
Thank
Nawalib.
you. Request for Bas Bay, FRA rep. FRA is on the spot tonight.
Ya, nimbul saka. Nanum do kir-kir sa tsuksa na kani financial yango, wa okoy wa tiki warabu na Basbay kana pasyal. Ko na mata nga ni Koro ko idulum ni Koro.
Thank you very much.
Four more questions.
Mr. Arvind Singh is here, and I think Honorable Charanjit Singh, you will be in the line of fire here.
Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Fusuga, Cabinet Secretaries, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Prime Minister. After 3 years, I'll see you in Ba. First time up, the coalition government is the form. Pinaka. Thank you, Fijian media, to organize this forum. My name is Arvind Singh. I'm a sugar cane farmer. Everybody knows me. And I have a lot to ask, lot to say, but time is running out. I just want Honorable Prime Minister, you the chairperson of the Sugar Select Committee, please give authority to the Minister for Sugar to come and have a meeting with the growers, dialogue with the growers. We don't want any pocket meeting whenever the minister comes, he just have a pocket meeting and go away. We're not aware of that. Please, we want a full consult with the minister, dialogue with the minister about the sugar industry, because I am telling you today again in this full house, sugar industry is dying. Nobody is taking seriously. We are the last generation of the sugar industry, say, and you the chairperson of the Sugar Select Committee. I don't know, you aware of this or no? There's a lot of things hiding under the table that you don't know. Please, I want this to be taken very seriously. This is concern from Singatoko to Reki Reki. If the sugar industry will die, the burden will be on government. Burden will be on government. What government will gonna do? Give what? Pension? $150, $200 a week to the peasant? Where's the money going to come from? So I have to cut down all this. As a Prime Minister, please tell Minister for Sugar to come and have a dialogue with the farmers. And at the reason problem we have, Honorable Prime Minister, the mill have broke down, is not operating at the moment. Farmers is suffering because we have sent the cane from here to Latoka mill. The ban cane is the problem. So
Thank
the
you, sir.
ban cane penalty should be suspended
Sir, I
for a
believe-
time being say.
Sir, thank you. I believe Minister Singh,
Just
you
one
need
more-
to spend more time with the growers. What do you say to that?
Arvind, thank you very much for your nice comment that you made. I have been to Ba almost 10 times, and I have made a point of meeting farmers in various parts of the Ba sector. I have never seen you coming to any meeting. Number two.
Very true.
Number two.
Very true.
Number two, let me tell you. The only reason you are complaining, because I did not appoint you back on the board of FSC. Because you never performed. You never performed. I've got 20 pages, 20 pages of complaint about you. And I'll tell you one thing. You are the only one who was saying the sugar industry will die.
Yes, I'm saying.
You must
Still
thank,
I'm saying to
you
you.
must thank this
I'm
government.
still saying to
you
you.
must thank this government that we have paid the highest price of sugar
Because
cane.
you don't know anything about the sugar. You the businessman.
Look, what I'm
You're not a farmer.
Look,
You're not
I'm
a farmer.
I'm
Sir,
a farmer.
please.
Anyway,
You're not a
Arvind,
farmer, sir.
I'll tell you one thing.
Sir, we will
Mr.
let the
Singh,
minister
Mr.
speak.
Singh, Mr. Singh and Mr. Singh. Mr. Singh and Mr. Singh. Mr. Singh and Mr. Singh.
I'm telling you.
Please, hang on.
Okay, I don't want any answer from you, sir. Don't give me. You give me answer when you have a you have a meeting with the growers.
Mr. Singh, don't let me call
next
the
time.
police.
Okay, next time.
Hang on,
Okay,
hang on, sir.
next is another.
The Prime Minister wants to say something. Please, can you control yourself? The Prime Minister has to say something. Hang on.
Sir, can you say something about
He's
this?
asking for you. He's asking for you to direct the Honorable Minister for Sugar to go and meet him, perhaps.
I can only check him. I cannot direct him. Well, you have a very unique situation here in Fiji, a very fortunate situation, where the sugar industry minister, is also a sugarcane farmer. So I do not know whether he is promoting government position or producer position, but he has worked very hard. And your concerns are his concerns. And we can only do so much. There are other farmers who are also crying out for subsidies and assistance to their crops. But because we have relied so much on the economy has relied so much for so long on the sugar industry, we want to keep it going. It is the one that is keeping us together, and also very good from the social point of view, where the races, the two major races interact, and they have interacted well since 1879.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you very much,
Mr. Singh, please, can we have the next question? I think other issues you can meet the minister.
Yes,
personally.
one to the Prime Minister say. One to the Prime Minister. One to the Prime Minister say.
We are
One
running
to
out
the
of
Prime
time.
Minister.
We are running out of time.
Honorable
There's
Prime
five
Minister
people
say.
behind you.
Okay, we'll...
Honorable
There's
Prime
five
Minister
people
say.
behind you. Please, if you can be civil and move back, please.
Town council election
I'm asking you
and
very
gross
nicely.
council election.
I'm asking you very nicely. Please.
Town
I'm
council
asking you very
election to be
nicely.
announced and gross council
I'm
election.
asking you
say.
very nicely to move back and meet the minister after this session, please.
Thank you, Mr. Singh.
Good evening.
Can we have the madam, please?
Good evening, all of you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And my name is Anita, and I'm from Tawingawinga. And my issue is the water in Tawingawinga is not very good. Every night at 10 o'clock, from 4 months, the water is not coming at night. 10 o'clock, the water closed, and we have to suffer. And otherwise, another thing, the road is very bad in Tawingawinga Reservoir Road. Water authority every time going up and down. When we tell them, they said it's not their problem. Please, can you solve that problem? Because when the children go to school, the rainy weather, we cannot send them to the school. The vehicles cannot go down. Please, thank you.
Water issues.
Water problem in Tawingawinga and
sir?
road condition. And
Yeah, I
Reservoir.
note your concerns. Thank you for raising that regarding the road and the schools being affected. So the FRA is noting that. We will definitely look into that. In terms of the water, I'll ask CU Water Authority to contribute to that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Seru Soderberg, water problem in Tawingawinga Bar, the water closes at 10 p.m. every day according to her.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your question. Just wanted to also highlight with the current dry spell we're having here in Fiji, we are also doing valve operations. That is why water supply would be going out at 10 p.m. We run valve operations in order to fill our reservoirs, in order to restore services in the morning. I do take note of your concerns on the road and the impact of burst mains or leaking service pipes. I'll have a discussion with our team and look at resolving that matter ASAP. Unaka.
Unaka, Mr. Soderberg. Can we have the next person, please? Kerkere, short question.
Isa, dolo bina regi, ngua da regi boto ko Rubeni Junior, mai na taladage. Dosa chunam kira-kira game tu sa kami roni, iri chunga me roni damandana base misuli be tau ni sak. Sa rona bagin ko nungu bengara chunga kira driver. Bengon boleh ni be madau kita ngasa sa book tagi chuko. Sini soli lai tal chunga na 75 sa be chunga na 150 na lewu ni booking into suli be umrtani kile chunga ni illegal operating kina lewu sak.
I believe he's referring to a Donna base?
Yes, ma'am.
A base, a carrier?
Carrier base.
Carrier base in town?
Yo, ma'am.
Okay, he's requesting for a carrier base.
Yes, saka.
And how many carriers do you operate?
Ay, dua sangan ko carrier saka.
Okay. Can we have LTA, please? Mr. Vitala?
Sambigo chinibol virtuna ilti virtuna town council. Dali redirtuna town council urtu kami tu redirtuna ilti redirtuna ilti urtu katala muli redirtuna town council. Sembi bola menambak sauci.
Application has already been lodged with the town council as well. Can we have the gentleman ready, please, sir?
Bina wale uju runu changango tu vital no ni wat kiri tu timi mbar tu chungur metona reda na no application ni keria kita nang vital no telang abak kiri tu na council na wale
nakasak.
Thank you very much. We have last question on the floor for this evening. There was some tension. Hopefully we finish on a very subtle note. Thank you, sir. Your question.
Bulavinaka, Honorable Prime Minister and the Cabinet Ministers. My name is Anandachari and I'm from Nandi. I come from a tourism town and I have a tourism company in Fiji for the last 25 years in Nandi. My question is straight to the Minister of Transport. I would like to know if the public service vehicle permit is on freeze, yes or no?
Yes and no, both. Because the permits are open for minibus, carrier, and hire, but not the taxi. The taxi permits is currently, the team is working on it in terms of the implementation and the processes to be in place, including the requirements and also the issue about bases. And of course, as I already explained, we have already done an assessment of the needs analysis for the various areas and the quota for taxis which need to go in a specific area.
Sir,
so
I'm not talking...
all that is being currently put in as part of the assessment moving forward and the implementation. Because with those, there will be amendments to various regulations which are currently being worked on with the Solicitor General's office. And once that's done, then we will announce the timelines and the processes moving forward so that it is not done in a chaotic manner which can create confusion. Thank you.
Sir, I'm not asking about taxi permits. I'm basically asking about rental car permits and hire permits because my tourism company is not dealing with taxis at all. It's only dealing with rental cars and rental permits.
Yes, that's the process is there. I'll ask the LT to explain that. Thank you.
LTA, Mr. Vitala?
Yeah, value, sir. I believe we met in Suba during the Rental Car Association meeting. Okay, just for your information, rental car is on temporary freeze for us to complete our audit on all the rental vehicles that are operating on our roads. Specifically, we are targeting the safety of vehicles and the standard. So once that is complied with, we will review the current temporary freeze before we advise the Minister on the outcome of the audit of all the rental operators in Fiji.
But do you realize that I do not run rental cars? I run ATV quad bikes and motorcycles. This is not cars.
Okay, hang on. I think you are going around. You started with rental cars, now bikes. Can you meet LTA after this?
Sir,
because we have to wrap up. We have to wrap up the program.
The point is the permits are only one permit, whether it's a rental car or a motorcycle. The permit is one permit.
Can you meet the LTA rep here after this? Because we have to wrap up. We have run out of time. Thank you very much for your question. Before we wrap up, can I just quickly ask the Honorable Prime Minister to give his thoughts, maybe a minute or two, on what transpired here today? What are you taking back with you when you go to Suva?
May I thank Anish and his team from the Fijian Media Association for bringing us together today. I apologize for having to get up and have a photo taken with a lady and her son. She asked for us to meet and shake hands. We have had tonight many requests. And in our work, we get many requests. those who are here and Christians know the story of the 9 people who were assisted by the Lord. And only one came back to thank him. And this lady panicked with the rest of the staff of the college where she teaches. She's the vice principal of that college. And on the day of the parade of the cadet unit, they found out that the band that they had relied on couldn't come to the parade at Govind Park. And they panicked, and she called, and I called the commissioner of police and the commander and whoever had a band at the time to see if they could come to Govind Park for the cadet passing out parade. She has come tonight just to say thank you for that. And so many of us ask and ask and ask. And when we come to this, we worry because we are being asked the questions. And we do not know whether you have had interaction with the various officers that should be handling your problems. We come here and you ask, and our officials, and I must thank them, get up and answer your questions very well. If you had been interacting every day or during their work time and not wait for town hall discussions, I'm sure many of your problems would not have been brought up in this forum. And I would like to encourage you and encourage your officials to keep the communication lines open, because we are really promoting this government as a government that listens. Not only listens, actually acts on your requests. And I ask that we do that. We have questions tonight for the roads, upgrade, even bus bays in the vicinity of the villages, sugar industry questions, social, what do you call it? No, what's the name of the ministry?
Social protection.
Yeah, social welfare and all those things. We have all those questions being asked tonight. And the officials here have answered them very well. And I would like to thank them, thank their ministers. But remember this, while we are out here, our files are piling up in the office. When I went today, I tried to clear the files that piled up from yesterday and yesterday afternoon. I couldn't do it because I had the Nabua and some other place, and then came here. So give us time to respond to your questions, your queries, and your requests. And when you do get a satisfactory answer from us, tell the people, or when you come back, you say, thank you very much. We asked this the last time, we came to the office for this, and we got it. And now, William.
Thank you very much, Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you to the Minister for Sugar, Charanjit Singh, Minister for Infrastructure, Ro Felipe, and to the Assistant Ministers present, and the representatives of various government ministries, and the people of Mba, Vinandu Riki, for joining the Fijian Media Association Town Hall, supported by the U.S. Embassy. So until next time, tonight has been a show, an exercise, a true exercise of democracy. The people asked. Right, and thank you to the owners of the Katria Hall from the Prime Minister and the Fijian Media Association. So tonight has been a show of democracy. The people asked, the leaders listened and responded. So this is what town halls are all about. And until our next town hall, Vinandu Riki from Katria Hall in Ba.